Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your buddy Rob Molina, Pun Perfector, Toy Collector, and as always, guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Of course, as you can see in the title of this video will be about the name game challenge. So the name of the game is to fulfill the challenge. So what this consists of is taking the letters in your first and last name, or the letters in your YouTube channel name, and basically coming up with a list of Funko Pops that incorporate those letters. I've seen other channels do this, and they've done it very, very well, and I will attempt to do the same and hopefully entertain you guys and show you just a little tiny bit of, my collection. So yeah, we'll get into the first letter. So of course the first letter is R. So R will be represented by Ryuk. So Ryuk is the sort of antagonist in the series Death Note. Of course, in the series itself, he's sort of like the Grim Reaper, sort of like this sort of harbinger of death, sort of like this malevolent spirit who's basically doomed to live his life in purgatory. So sort of like this space between heaven and hell. So of course Ryuk gets a little bored with that existence, considering that it's got to be pretty dull to be stuck between heaven and hell. So yeah, in the series itself, this guy is definitely conniving, definitely mean-spirited, definitely out for himself. So definitely a cool series. But yeah, this will represent the R in Rob. And I guess now we'll go into O. So O, the second letter in my name. So of course we'll go with the common Ochako. So of course this is from the series My Hero Academia. Of course Ochako, her quirk ability is Uravity. So of course in the series itself, all the kids that attend UA High have specific quirks or abilities that make them superhero-like. So of course this young lady has an awesome ability. It allows her to sort of make things levitate. She releases the force of gravity on said items, and it's a pretty cool ability to have. Of course this is Deku's sort of side piece, his girl, his love interest. So definitely a sort of important part of the My Hero story as far as Deku goes. So yeah, definitely a cool pop to have. But this will definitely represent the letter O. So now we'll go into the letter B. So let's get into the letter B. So of course this will be another anime pop. I guess you guys can sense a theme. So this will be Brook from the series One Piece. So Brook is considered sort of like the ship's musician. Of course, One Piece is another fantastic anime, long-lived. Definitely a diamond, a gem in the world of animes. Of course, the manga has been going strong for 20 plus years, so obviously the series will not die down anytime soon. Of course, when I picked this bad boy up, this was back in 2018. It was the fall convention exclusive. This is the shared sticker that I got from Hot Topic. But I'm kind of kicking myself for not having purchased more of these. When I did, I think there was like at least 15 Brooks at that time. Typically what I do is if I like a mold or I like a particular figure, when it comes to a Funko Pop, I'll purchase more than one. I'm sort of kicking myself for not having done this with this. This particular Funko Pop is like through the roof cool, so awesome. But yeah, guys, this will be the B and Rob. So now we'll get into the M in my last name, Molina. So we'll go with, oh yeah, here we go. We'll go with Mount Lady. So of course this is a 6-inch pop. Of course much bigger than the 3.5-inch traditional pops. Of course this is another anime Funko Pop. Of course This one is a Hot Topic exclusive. So of course, you know, when I saw this lady, I knew I had to have her. Of course, you know, My Hero Academia is definitely a awesome series that's taken off in popularity. Of course, definitely much more mainstream than it was when I first, you know, delved into it. You know, when I picked up, you know, my first couple of waves of pops, you know, the My Hero sort of universe hadn't really taken off, or the anime hadn't really taken off into, you know, this like mega, you know, popular sort of series. So I definitely, you know, jumped on the bandwagon before most other people did. But of course now everybody knows about it, so now everybody has these pops. But yeah, this is definitely a cool pop to have. You know, I'm glad that, you know, Mountain Lady's in my collection. Of course, this young lady has an ability as well. Of course, hers is sort of like this gigantism. She goes from sort of a normal size woman to a woman that's, you know, 40 feet tall. So definitely a cool ability to have. So yes, this will be the M in Melina. Of course, now we'll go with the second O in my name. So of course we'll go with another Ochako, but this one is the sort of the grail of all My Hero grails. Of course, this is from the 2017 SDCC summer exclusive. So definitely a awesome pop in my collection. This one has the actual con exclusive sticker. This was never shared, so you could only get this at the con. Of course, when I picked it up, I picked it up on the secondhand market. I picked it up on eBay a long time ago, so the summer of 2017. So of course, back then the series wasn't nearly as popular as it is nowadays. Of course, I picked it up for like 30 bucks way back when, or maybe 35 bucks. So I got it for maybe twice the retail value it would have been at the con. So definitely happy and definitely lucky that this, you know, young lady, Master Ochako, is in my collection. So yeah, love it. So we'll go with the next letter in my name, which would be L. So of course, L would be represented by this man right here, Lionel, from the series Thundercats. So if you're an 80s kid like myself, I'm 45. You know, Thundercats was an awesome series back then. Of course, Lionel is sort of like the leader of the Thundercats crew. Of course, you know, this guy represents everything there is about being a fearless leader. So, you know, an awesome series. You know, I loved it from beginning to end. Of course, you know, he's part of the first wave of pops that came in this wave. So of course you have Mumra, you have Panthro, you have Chitara, you have Snarf. You know, I would love to have some of the other pops in this line. The only other one I do have is Panthro. But I'm definitely happy and definitely, you know, ecstatic that this guy is a part of my collection, and yes, he represents the L in my last name. So now we'll go with I. So of course, I will be represented by another anime Funko Pop, and of course another pop from the My Hero line. So of course this is Tenya Ida. Of course I know his first name is Tenya, and his last name is Ida, but we'll go with the fact that Ida has an I in the beginning of the name, so I wanted it to represent the I in my name. So of course, you know, this is you know, the class 1A representative, so he's sort of like the class president. Of course, you know, Tenya has an ability that's called Recipro. So basically, what happens is, you know, this guy, when he's not wearing his hero suit, which is represented by this right here, has like these like sort of turbines or these like sort of engines that are attached to his calves. And those, you know, turbines give him the ability to move really fast. So definitely another cool quirk ability that's put on display in the show. So definitely cool, and as you guys can see, this is a GameStop exclusive, and yes, this represents the I in my last name. And we'll go with two more. So we got two more to go. Alright, so of course N will be represented by Naruto, and this is of course Naruto in Sage Mode, and this is once again another GameStop exclusive. I was not lucky enough to have picked up the original stock of these, but I was able to pick up the restock. I think it was like maybe like close to a year ago. I was able to hit up a local GameStop and call ahead, and I noticed that they were in stock. So I called, asked them if they could set aside these pops, and they said they would. So I quickly ran to that particular GameStop and was able to pick up 2 of these. So yes, definitely lucky to have this in my collection. Of course, this is from another anime series that's beloved, and a series that people clamor for. So I'm definitely lucky to have this. So yeah, that's N. And last but not least, we'll go with the letter A in my last name, Molina. So of course this will be represented by the 2017 Funimation exclusive All Might. Of course, this bad boy, was restocked. I would say like a little less than a year ago, and a lot of people were butthurt by the fact that it was re-released. On some level, I was definitely annoyed and upset that this got re-released, because supposedly it had been vaulted, and typically when something is vaulted, that means it's not to be seen again. And unfortunately, I guess somebody was sitting on a bunch of these, so I guess Funimation just sat on a bunch of these, maybe kind of foretelling how they thought that maybe the series would like sort of blow up and take off, which it did. But of course, this is the original sticker, of course, from the original year 2017. So yeah, I'm definitely lucky to have this, in my collection, and definitely is a gem, in my collection. But yeah, guys, if you could, give me, drop me a comment, tell me what you thought of this name game challenge. I want you guys that you view the channel and tune in to watch the videos to accept the challenge. So I'm not going to throw out any names in particular, but if you watch this video and you feel like you could show me a cool part of your collection with this name game challenge, then I send out the challenge to you. So yeah, guys, thank you as always for tuning in. I always, appreciate the fact that, my friends, colleagues and supporters, continually show me kindness and caring. So let's continue that trend, and let's continue, being friends. So with that being said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will see you in the next vid. Bye.